Okay, let's start the Caribbean Corner webinar. Big thank you to everybody for joining us this week. I would like to let everybody introduce themselves. As I say, we're just waiting on Randall from Stolen Time, but we've got Luke in the pink, looking pretty as always. Luke, tell us who you are, where you're from and what your prize is.
Hello, Sarah. My name's Luke. I'm the Business Development Manager in the UK for Blue Diamond Resorts. And today I'll be talking to you about the brand, which is Royalton. And my prize today is £50, $50, €50, depending on obviously who wins.
Super, thank you very much.
Into your account.
Brilliant. Thank you, Luke. We've not seen you for a while, so it's good to see you. So we've also got Lisa in the house. Lisa, bonjour, welcome.
Bonjour. Hello, everybody. I'm Lisa, I represent St. Kitts in the UK market. Graham, my colleague, and I, we handle everything relating to promoting St. Kitts, and it's great to have all of you here today. Thanks for joining. Prize today, it's £50. As Luke said, it depends on the currency, it's 50. So Good luck to everybody.
Super, thank you very much. And Randall, when he pops on, he's got a £50, £60 prize as well. He's from Stolen Time by Rendezvous. He'll be coming on just at the very end. So I'm going to hand over to Luke. Luke, the stage is yours. Take us to the Caribbean.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, can you all see my screen okay? Smashing. Okay, so as Sarah just slightly introduced myself, obviously, before, my name's Luke. And I look after the Blue Diamond Resorts umbrella in the UK. So I know there's a lot of US, Canadian agents on here, so we do have our own BDMs over in the US and Canada. So if you want them contacts, please just contact me, obviously, after this, and I can put you in the right direction of who your BDM is. So Blue Diamond Resorts, we are based in Toronto. We are Caribbean only based at the moment, is all I'm allowed to say. And underneath the umbrella of Blue Diamond Resorts, you will see obviously our break-off brands, which are Royalton, Hideaway, Planet Hollywood, Grand Memories, Starfish, Grand Lardo, and also Mystique. But today I want to talk to you about Royalton. So Royalton is our sort of leading brand in the UK for sales. I'm sure that's the same as well, obviously, over in the US and Canada too. Before we start, I just wanted to let you know, if you didn't know this already, that 2 years ago, we become partners with Marriott. And we are now part of their autograph collection. So if you go to Marriott.com, you'll see our hotels part of the all-inclusive options. And every time you look at Royalton now, it will say Royalton by Autograph Collection. Also, anybody who collects Bonvoy points can use them points towards stays with us as well via the Marriott.com option. So as I've mentioned, we are in the Caribbean only, and this is where you find us. So we cover what we call the big three, which is Mexico, Jamaica, and the Dominican Republic. And you'll see we have at least 4 or 5 options of Royalton on those 3 islands. So we're very lucky to have obviously quite a lot of power over in them 3 destinations, but you'll also see us in Antigua, St. Lucia, Grenada, and also St. Lucia. And soon, by the end of 2024, I have been promised, so please don't take my word on this, but we will hopefully have our Royalton in Barbados as well. So we're looking forward to that one. So what is Royalton? This is what I think our key selling points are for Royalton. First of all, we are a 5-star all-inclusive brand. We are very family orientated. So what makes us family orientated? We have children's clubs from the age of 4 to 12 at every Royalton hotel. In our larger properties, we have teen clubs, and them teen clubs are from the age of 13 to 17. Kids clubs, you get your normal arts and crafts, sort of animation corners, playgrounds, soft play, that kind of thing. And your teen areas, your teen sort of rooms are very much, you know, pool tables, foosball tables, air hockey. We've even got quiet rooms in there as well, and latest games consoles in there. So plenty for the children, you know, in our resorts. We also have splash parks at every Royalton hotel. Again, they depend on size, depending on which resort you are going to. But we have things like these small slides, and we've got things like the big buckets of water what tip over you when you don't expect it. Your water cannons are in there, and it's very safe for children. So it's only up to about knee height. So again, it's very safe for children to go and play in there, you know, without getting into any trouble, really. The other thing is, which is really important for children nowadays, is complimentary Wi-Fi. We all know children nowadays love TikToking and YouTubing and everything else. So without that complimentary Wi-Fi, I don't know how they would live for a week or two without obviously that free Wi-Fi. So complimentary Wi-Fi is throughout the whole of the resort. So if you're on the beach, around the pool, in your room reception, wherever you are, as long as you're on the complex of the property, you will get that complimentary Wi-Fi. Top right-hand corner here, you will see a picture of one of our rooms. This is worst case scenario. So this is actually a leading room category. This is taken from Royalton Negril in Jamaica. As you can see from his picture, you've got the amazing jacuzzi bath. You've also got your dream beds, which is our handcraft made beds, which are handcraft made in Canada. And all of our Royalton property have these. Currently you see one bed, which is a king size bed, but we do have configurations of 2 queens. We have adapted rooms and also family suites and swim out rooms, loads of configurations when it comes down to our bedding options and also room categories. We've got fully stocked mini bar every single day with international branded drinks as a minimum, and we can actually tailor make your mini bars. So let's say you have customers who do not drink alcohol or want a certain brand of drink. As long as you tell us about it, we can do it. So all they need to do is go down to their concierge and say, I prefer to have Pepsi over Coca-Cola. That's absolutely fine. We will then restock that mini bar with the Pepsi instead of the Coca-Cola. You get full flat screen TV in your room with satellite television, but this is where we get really technical. You can order room service 24 hours a day from your TV. So very, very technical. We are very modern in our rooms because you'll also find Alexas in your rooms and USB charging stations too. All your toiletries are fully replenished every single day too. We offer something what no other hotelier can offer, which is called online room selector. Okay, so the online room selector basically is the same concept as when you pre-book somebody's seats on an aircraft or you pre-book somebody's cabin on a cruise. We do that with our rooms. Okay, so it has to be a live booking. You then go to royaltonresorts.com and click the online room selector tab. You fill out the information to pull the live booking through. And for $60 upwards, so it's a minimum of $60, which is your leading room category, you can pre-book that room before you travel. Now, the most we ever charge for pre-booking our rooms is $120, and that will be like our presidential suites, chairman suites, that kind of thing. So for $60, you can pre-book your room before you travel. A la carte restaurants. All of our a la carte restaurants are reservation free. It is a first come, first serve. So there may be queues. However, you do not need to queue. You can go and ask the person who is checking you into that restaurant for a pager. You take away the pager to the nearest bar, have a drink or two, and the pager will let you know that your table is now ready for you. So you don't need to queue. We also have sports bars. Every Royalton hotel has a sports bar called Scores. And we offer something called Sports Events Guarantee. So any major sporting event which is happening around the globe will guarantee to be on in our sports bar. 2 things what's not on this slide, which I also think is really, really important with Royalton hotels, is we have fully equipped gyms, which are open for 24 hours a day. And we also do classes. This is all part of your all-inclusive, no extra charge. Your classes, we do Pilates, we do yoga, we do boot camp, we do spin class, as well as obviously all your free weights and gadgets as well in the gym. And then once you've done your workout in the gym, you can take yourself off to our world-class spas. Now, unfortunately, we don't give everything away for free. So if you did want any treatments or anything like that, you will have to pay for that locally in resort. Couple of upgrades you can offer your customers. The first one is Hideaway. So Hideaway is our adults only section of Royalton, which is a segregated part of a Royalton hotel. Please never sell Hideaway as a separate hotel, because it isn't. It's just a segregated part for adults only. So you get your own check-in area, you get your own pool area, your own a la carte restaurant, and even own part of the beach. The beauty of this is, when you stay at Hideaway, is you can use the full facilities at the Royalton as well as. So it is a bit of a hotel within a hotel, if you look at it that way. And my favourite upgrade, what we offer at all Royalton hotels, is Diamond Club. So this is our premium service, okay? So first of all, you get a preferred room location. What that basically means is that you are guaranteed to be in the best location of that particular resort, and you have your own block. Your rooms are a lot bigger in size, and you get more facilities. You even get to choose your own optics for your room as well, up to 3 bottles of optics if you want them. You also get preferential reservations to all the a la carte restaurants. So I said 2 slides ago that it is a first come, first serve. However, if you are a Diamond Club guest, you actually can make reservations to all of our a la carte restaurants, and it's the only way you can do it. You also get a beach area and pool area, which is for only Diamond Club guests only, and it's all weighted service. You get a distinctive wristband, what says Diamond Club on it. So all the staff know to serve you with the premium drinks. You get a personalised check-in and check-out service. You even get a Diamond Club lounge with all finger buffet food, that kind of thing in there as well. And all your premium spirits, liquor, everything else is available there for you too. But you also get butler service, and your butler will be your butler for the duration of your stay. And you can get your butler to obviously make the reservations to all the a la carte restaurants, etc. as well. Another Royalton brand we have is Royalton Chic. Currently, we have 2 properties. We have one in downtown Cancun and one in Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic. I call these our Love Island hotels. I'm not sure whether the Americans know what Love Island is, but on the call today, but this is our party vibe hotels. So this is where we have live DJs around the pool, phone parties, we have themed nights, but it is very much a trendy sort of Ibiza meets Miami Beach sort of style. We have rooftop terrace areas called Level 18 with your poolside cabanas, and we've even got our mermaid pool, which is a glass pool you can see all the way through. Royalton Punta Cana Splash. So this is in Dominican Republic in Punta Cana. It's actually on the same complex as our Royalton Punta Cana. And this currently has the largest on-site water park in the Caribbean. So we are very proud to obviously have this. It's a fantastic hotel. It is only a 4-star because it isn't a beachfront location, because the Royalton Punta Cana is. And we've just opened a brand new splash hotel, which is our Royalton Splash Riviera Cancun in Mexico. And we've just opened this in December. I was lucky enough to be out here 4 weeks ago to take a group of agents out here, and we absolutely love this hotel. It's beautiful. And again, this also has a splash park adjacent to the hotel too. I'm just going to recap really quickly where our properties are. So you find us in Jamaica. Currently the White Sands in Montego Bay is closed, and it will be reopened in November as the Blue Waters Hideaway. So the White Sands will be no longer. So it will be an adults only hotel to the Blue Waters. The Blue Waters still open, absolutely fine, nothing wrong with that at the moment. Fantastic hotel, great location. And then we've also got the Royalton Negril, which currently has the Hideaway. So that's the only property with adults only at the moment is Negril, until we open the new Blue Waters Hotel. You also see us in Mexico, large choice for all types of customers. So you've got your adults only section, which is the Hideaway at Riviera Cancun. Then we've got the family section in Riviera Cancun. Royalton Chic is our party vibe hotel. And then you've got the new Royalton Splash Riviera Cancun, which is our splash hotel with slides. Likewise with the Dominican Republic, Royalton Punta Cana with adults only. Royalton Bavaro. We've got the Royalton Chic Punta Cana, which again is the party vibe, and then the Royalton Splash, which has the largest on-site water park. St. Lucia, again, we've got adults only and family. And we've also got our amazing Mystique in the Rodney Bay area there as well, which is our 3-star option. Royalton Antigua. This is a popular hotel for us because of what it's got, which I'll show you in a second, which no other hotel has on the island. But we are due to open a brand new Royalton Chic Antigua. That's going to be in 2024, so watch out for that one. We are very excited about that one, and already the feedback we've had on that property looks absolutely amazing already. But Royalton Antigua, we have 6 overwater bungalows. We are the only property on the island of Antigua to have these overwater bungalows. We've very privileged to have a lot of celebrities who stay with us with these. We've had Adam Sandler stay with us. We've had Stevie Wonder stay with us, amongst obviously a lot more celebrities who stay with us in these overwater bungalows. So if anybody obviously is looking for something different, Royalton Antigua has our overwater bungalows, and we have 6 of those. And then we've got Royalton Grenada, my personal favorite hotel. Fantastic hotel, great location, private beach. It's a 7-minute walk from the airport for your transfer, or it's 3 minutes in a coach or a car. So nice and close to the airport, short transfer. It's such a beautiful hotel. I can't speak any highly of this hotel. It's beautiful. Weddings, we cover all types of weddings. We've got beach weddings, as you can see from a slide. We have garden weddings. We've even got eco-friendly weddings now as well, which is in Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic. So again, lots of options. We've got our Sky Terrace wedding package, which is the most sold wedding package we have, because this actually turns into your reception of an evening. So again, having these backdrops for your, when the sun's setting, that kind of thing in the background is absolutely stunning. And we've actually got cultured weddings. So if anybody is looking for a cultured South Asian weddings, we have our packages called Kohinoor weddings. And again, you can find these packages at royaltonresorts.com too. Anybody who has social media, I am on Facebook. If you don't follow me already, please do so. I am expecting my phone to be pinging off in a minute for everybody who's going to add me as their friend. I always need more friends, so please add me. It's just my name, Luke Swarbrick BDM, and this is where I share all my latest information on hotel openings, any sort of news we've got, incentives, fam trips, that kind of thing will all be on my Facebook page. And we are part of the My Booking Rewards platform. So Royalton Rewards.co.uk and Planet Hollywood Rewards, where we can offer up to £20 per booking. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, Luke. Are you allowed to have a favourite hotel or a favourite child or a favourite animal?
Well, I suppose I have, so yeah. Why not?
Excellent. And no, I did actually, when I stayed at the hotel, I did actually walk to the airport with my suitcase. So
unbelievable, isn't it? People think I lie when I say that, and like, oh, you must hear loads of aircraft. You actually don't. You actually see. No. You don't see any, you hear any. It's amazing. So yeah, amazing.
No, it's exciting anyway.
Absolutely.
Yeah, excellent. Well, thank you very much for your presentation, Luke. So I'm going to hand over to Lisa. Lisa, are you there?
I am.
There she is.
Yep. Hi, everyone. Let me just get set up here. All right. Right. Thanks, Sarah. Hi, everyone. My name is Lisa. Back again to tell you all about St. Kitts, my home. Small island in the Caribbean. The country is actually called St. Kitts and Nevis. I'm sure most of you have heard about it. 68 square miles, 50,000 people. So a small dot. And essentially, when you or your clients come to our island, you're coming into our home. That's really how we approach tourism, encouraging people to interact with the local people, explore the island, really venture deeper, essentially. We have no all-inclusive hotels because we feel that the tourism is for the island as a whole. So we encourage people to explore, encourage our visitors to see more and to really get a real taste of the island. Here's a short video to show you a little bit about the island. So literally venture deeper, go out, explore, experience what St. Kitts and Nevis, our sister island, are all about. We're an independent federation, St. Kitts and Nevis, 9 hours from London, 3-4 hours from the east coast of the US. BA is our main UK partner, flies twice a week, Wednesday and Saturday. And also you can get connections from other islands. So if your clients are looking to the Twin Center holidays, for example, with another destination, Antigua and Barbados are really easy to get to from St. Kitts. Liat has direct flights from Antigua and Barbados into St. Kitts and also into Caribbean Airways. That service started in March, and that's 3 times a week. Because I knew that there would be some agents from the US, I thought I'd mention as well the US connectivity. Delighted to say that JetBlue announced this month that of a year-round service from New York. So it's a great way for your clients to get into the island. For the UK agents, Twin Center opportunities have opened up even more. So flying from Miami is daily, and that continues to be daily. 3 days a week, JetBlue from JFK, once a week, American Airlines, once a week from Newark, United Airlines, and also Delta, from Atlanta. So it's great from the East Coast to get into St. Kitts, twinning it with one of the big cities there, and then going into St. Kitts for relaxing, chilling, exploring, and an authentic Caribbean experience. Traveling to our sister island, because you shouldn't come to St. Kitts and not go to Nevis, and vice versa. The shortest way, the easiest way is just 6 minutes. Water taxi getting you from Reggae Beach into Wally Beach. Nevis is 11,000 people, 36 square miles. It's even sleepier than St. Kitts. So when you're talking about a getaway, you're really talking about St. Kitts and Nevis, both islands together. Public ferry, so the longest time it will take you to get to Nevis, get between the islands, is 45 minutes. That's a scenic route, so still less than 1 hour. Some people live on one island and work in the other. So that's to show you how easy it is to get in between. And if your clients are looking to explore, as we are always recommending, renting a car, you can rent a car in one island, take it over to the other one via the sea bridge, and explore there as well. So great connectivity between both islands, and really the opportunities there to experience 2 islands in one holiday. A new service has started from St. Kitts to Dutch Caribbean, St. Eustatius, we call it Statia, Sabre and St. Martin is called the Makana Ferry. So again, if your clients are really looking to explore, add another twist to their holiday, they can fly into St. Kitts and use the Makana Ferry to explore, visit Statia, Sabre, St. Martin, and then head back to St. Kitts to fly back to the UK. So great opportunities are opening up. I know lots of people want now to get more from the trip in the Caribbean, and St. Kitts is a great place to start. We're recommending your clients fill in the online immigration form. It just smooths the entry into the island. So no more paper, it's all online, so easy entry. And of course, we have a private lounge, a Cayenne Jet terminal, where your clients are picked up from the plane, taken to the terminal. It's drinks, it's nibbles, it's seamless customs and immigration service, and then they're taken to their hotel. So for those who are celebrating, wedding anniversary, honeymoon, or they just want to feel special, I mean, why not? We all deserve it. Cayenne Jet is a great way to enter and also to leave the island. There's showers there, so your clients can have the last minute at the beach, then get to the lounge and get ready for their flight. So it's really easy and simple, and can be quite special, entering and leaving St. Kitts. Another video I wanted to show you, just to really emphasize our culinary aspect. We never talk about it a lot. We always talk about what is there to do on the island, but I thought I'll highlight some of the foodie experiences that we have, again, on the theme of venturing deeper, discovering more about St. Kitts.
I've been farming since my young boy. This land, my grandfather been cultivating land for a very long time. My slogan is no farm, no food. So for me, it's very important to be a part of this sustainable journey. I grow here a lot of fruits, vegetables, a lot of herbs for healing. When you walk into the farm, it's like you feel a peacefulness. You come to this farm even just for eating. The environment for eating is very peaceful, and that is very important when you're eating food.
What this island offers and what this farm offers is being able to eat directly from the land. I believe in farm to table. Without the farm, there is no food. And on your table, you do know that you are eating something that is nutritious and healthy and whole.
Family is the foundation of everything that we do here. You'll find that right after a hard day of work, many families gather together. Food is very important to Kittitians. My mom's cooking is the best cooking in the country. She's very passionate about it. You can taste it in the food. It's bigger than the food. It's just the spirit, the togetherness that we take pride in, passing on the culture to the future generation, and something that I think you'll forever be grateful for.
Arthur's is located in Deep Bay, close to the ocean. Every week we get our local fish from the fishermen at Deep Bays. Quality ingredients come from your own natural resources, your own backyard, your own farmers, fishermen. On our menu, seafood chowder, which consists of our natural conch and lobster and fish. Cooked with the natural spices like ginger, turmeric, and cinnamon. When you come to Arthur's, you get this experience, unique flavors. There's two things in life that everybody needs. Wake up in the morning with the breath of life in your system and a good meal to eat. St. Kitts people, they are bold, and the flavors are bold.
So it's all about venturing outside of the hotel, seeing what the island has to offer. As you can see, it's really bringing home the sustainable tourism aspect for us because we like to eat our local produce. We have such pride in the local restaurateurs, the local chefs who love and enjoy creating the flavors for our visitors, introducing them to our local cuisine. So that's really a big part of what we're encouraging our visitors and encouraging you, travel agents, when you come to our island to experience. So of course you have the 5-star hotels, the Park Hyatt, you have the Belmont Farm, you have all these fabulous places that actually absolutely serve great food, but it's also about seeing more of the island, getting that real authentic flavor, eating how the locals eat. And that's a great aspect of saying, tick in the box that you have been to St. Kitts and experienced it. Rum is a part of Caribbean culture on a whole, and St. Kitts is no different. There are 2 rum masters in the destination who've decided to come together to create a tour to teach a little bit about the history of rum in St. Kitts, and also to show you how they create their own rums. So it's a great tour. At the end, you or your clients can earn a certificate. It's a fun way, called the Kittitian Rum Master, and it's a great way, a great souvenir, and a great experience to have when you're on the island. It's really about the authenticity, the authentic experiences that you can have in St. Kitts. We offer, it's a volcanic island, so we offer the exploring, the zip line, the quad biking, the hiking, the birding, all of that is a natural part of what we offer. The unique aspects of St. Kitts as well, other unique aspects, I should say. St. Kitts was the first colony for the UK and for France. And St. Kitts was also a big sugar producer. So what we've done, those unique and iconic parts of our history, we've incorporated them into our tourism to showcase to visitors and for us to actually have pride as well in how we can use them for today and to enhance our tourism offering today. One of them is the scenic railway, the sugar train, the northern part of the train tracks that used to take the sugar from the fields to the processing plant. That's been restored, and we now offer a train tour. It's a very slow tour, quirky. It just it forces you to just relax. Taking the views of the coastline. There's a historian on board who tells you all about you know, the history of the island, gives you a narrative about what you're seeing in the destination, and the train takes you to a part of the island that where the taxi drivers can't take you. So you're seeing unique aspects of smaller villages of the island, seeing the people, seeing how they live, how they work. You know, it's a great way. Other aspects, you know, painting with a local artist, cooking with a local chef, it's all about interaction and getting a real feel of the island. Our summer events, like every island, you know, we enjoy our food, our music, and our sports. St. Kitts just hosted its 25th edition of the St. Kitts Music Festival. That was last week. Air Supply was there, Burna Boy, I don't know who, those of you who are familiar with the top hits now, Burna Boy was there, Coffee, you know, great hits, all genres of music, and it's been going for 25 years. That's our biggest festival. Next, we're going to be hosting Restaurant Week. That starts in about 10 days. Nevis Mango Festival starts this weekend. And there's also cricket for all the Brits, the Caribbean Premier League cricket tournament that's being hosted. Some of the matches being hosted in St. Kitts towards the end of August. So our summer of fun, there's always something happening, a festival, an event to really enhance the stay of your clients when they visit during that time. I'll zip through some of the hotels. Belmont Farm, located on the edge of the rainforest. Park Hyatt 5-star. All of the rooms have an ocean view looking over to Nevis, stunning property. Sunset Reef, it's a small 7-room villa property opened last year, great for buyouts and weddings and small groups, fantastic location. The Core Resort, it's part of the Hilton Curio Collection, fantastic penthouse in the property and great views as well. The St. Kitts Marriott Resort, that's a destination in itself. You know, quite a few, 9 restaurants, a beachfront property, 90% of the rooms are interconnecting. So it's great for families and groups who are traveling together. And it's been in St. Kitts for over 20 years. So it's really a big part of our tourism product. Ramada, that's a new one that's opened on the northern end of the island. Families, couples, groups. Royal St. Kitts, this is a mainstay of the history of tourism on the island. It's been part of the same owned by the same family for over 30 years, offering, you know, villas, self-catering rooms, fantastic location in the Frigate Bay area. Sugar Bay Club, owned by a family as well, small 8 to 9 room, 3-star property. And Timothy Beach, which tends to be our leading property, right on the Caribbean Sea, self-catering rooms next to the Strip, which is a beach of a string of beach bars that are open during the day for food and water sports, and also in the evening for entertainment. So a great location for families in particular when they visit. I've zipped through quickly because we will be having a St. Kitts webinar on Wednesday, 19th of July. So it's just a teaser to get you a little bit interested in the island, and I hope that you register and join us to hear more about the hotels, and 1 or 2 of them will actually be joining us for that as well. In the meantime, we do have an online training program, stkidsspecialist.com. Please register, learn more about the island in your own time. There are modules to go through. There's also what we call an agent toolbox that gives you access to fact sheets, videos, images of all the hotels and also the destination. So it's a great tool for when you're learning more about St. Kitts and even want to promote St. Kitts to one of your clients who you think it might be a good match for. This is just a screenshot of how the program looks. And there are guides, a culinary guide, a travel guide, cocktail guide. We can send all of these out to you. You can have them online or we can post them out to you as well. Just get in touch with Graham or myself. And St. Kitts offers a £50 booking reward. So register your booking on My Booking Rewards. And we know St. Kitts isn't an easy sell in the sense that it's rich and it has a lot to offer, but it's not as well known as the other islands. So you have to know it well and have your confidence high to sell it. And we appreciate that. And we reward you £50 for each booking. Contact us for any questions. My colleague Graham and I are always available. Our email address is there, and you can always get it through Sarah as well. Thank you very much for your time. Open for any questions.
Super amazing. Thank you very much, Lisa. A great presentation. It's always great to see the islands that we know less of and to sort of have a really sort of in-depth training. So looking forward as well to the 19th to do a full-on training with all the different hotels. So Okay, I've got a big apology to make. Randall from Stolen Time, he is having massive technical problems and he cannot get on. So what we're going to do is one day next week, I'm going to have a separate session with him. I'll send the recording over for you so you won't be missing out. He sends his apologies. His screen's completely frozen and he can't do anything. So apologies for that. Okay, so Luke, you've been busy, I see, answering all of your questions behind the scene. I think we've got some questions here now. I think they're for Lisa. So Lisa, what is the cost of the Cayenne Jet Lounge and how is it booked? You're on mute.
Right, I think I'm here now. Yes. It's around between 180 and 200 US dollars each way. So enter and to depart, and it can be booked through DMCs on the island. So if you email me, I can send you the contest, or you can book directly with Cayenne Jet.
Okay, super. Lorna's asked, how long is the sugar train ride?
It's half of the island. So on the train itself is about 2.5, 3 hours. That's one half, and then the other half you do by coaster bus, so that your clients will get back to Bastia by bus. Look at going on the other end of the island.
Luke, Kieran's asked, do you get use of Royalton DR, Dominican Republic, I think, if you stay at the Splash Resort in Dominican?
You get to use if you're staying at the Royalton Splash, you get to use the full facilities at the Royalton Punta Cana if you're a Diamond Club guest. However, if you're the opposite way around and you are staying at the Royalton Punta Cana, you get to use the full facilities at the Splash.
Okay,
because
super.
it's a 5-star, 12-star.
Okay, brilliant. What is the weather like in the Caribbean during July and August? Luke, I will ask you first, and then I will ask Lisa for her, because I know the islands differ as well.
Yeah, it can be hit and miss. Again, depending where you are. Things like Grenada, places like Grenada is not on the hurricane band, so you're absolutely fine for somewhere like that. So it just depends on how south in the Caribbean you actually go. It can be rainy, all the way up to probably end of September, early October, but from November onwards it tends to pick up a little bit better. But again, it just depends on which island we're talking, really. Yeah, and I suppose it depends on the cloud formations. It's the same as here. It's like if you can have summer that's blue skies, tropical weather, just we've gorgeous. Seen hurricanes recently. We've seen hurricanes recently in St. Lucia, haven't we? So it just depends on the time of the year. Yeah, really. Exactly. We've seen hurricanes in Mexico in June before, so you know, it just depends on which you know, every year is different, I suppose. Yeah, and Lisa?
In general, warm, a bit humid. St. Kitts is not in the hurricane belt, so we haven't had, I'm going to knock wood now, haven't had a hurricane for many years. We don't have a season like a monsoon season where it rains all the time. There is technically a hurricane season, which runs June to November, but it doesn't mean that it's going to rain all the time or you have a hurricane. So just to clarify that. And of course, we do have our festivals during that time, July and August. So whether it rains or not, we're going to have the festivals anyway. So you forget about the weather.
We love a party.
That's right. That's right.
Thank you. Lisa, can you post your contact email again, please?
Sure. I can send it in the chat. Yep, I can answer that. Mm-hmm.
Diane's asked, what happens if you're going for a wedding, but I don't understand in what perspective. Do you mean if it rains, Diane? It might be easy to let us know in chat, just so that we can make sure we answer it. I presume it means about weddings. Yeah, I don't, it's hard to answer that. I presume it means if it's raining, the weddings normally continue, don't they? They just take it into an inside area. Oh, here we go. We're going for a wedding at the Royalton Negril, but my sister is staying at Royalton Negril. That doesn't make sense.
Is it the Hideaway, maybe?
Yeah, maybe the Hideaway, Diane. Diane, if you message Luke after the webinar, he'll be able to answer that question for you with a bit more clarity. Okay, super. So that brings us to, oh, hang on. Kieran wants to ask, also wanted to ask Luke, if hurricane coming towards a particular island and resort, do you have a hurricane policy, whereas guests can rebook, etc.?
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, if it's an act of God or something like that, and you're unable to travel or get you to that location, then there's always obviously procedures in place, definitely, and it's just a case of seeing what contracts you've got. I think we can cancel up to 24 hours before travel anyway, free of charge. So it just depends where you've booked it and who you booked it through, really. If it's through a tour operator, obviously it'll have to be their terms anyway, but certainly from a hotel point of view, yes, we do have policies to do with hurricanes and act of gods and stuff like that.
Super, thank you. Perfect. So Diane, she's just said she's staying at the Royalton Negril, but the wedding's at the Hideaway Negril. Can they enter the property? I would imagine is the question.
Yeah, you can. So even with children as well, you've allowed up to 5 children to go into the Hideaway area just for the wedding day, though, and at wedding side. The actual wedding itself won't be in the Hideaway. It will be in the wedding. We've got a location where we have our certain weddings, so it will not impact anybody at the Hideaway or non-Hideaway. So, for example, we'll have a beach wedding. It won't be in the Hideaway part. It will be in the beach location where everybody is available to be able to go and sort of use, if that makes sense. So it won't be in the
central area.
Correct. Yeah, it'll be set. Everybody's available to be able to go without any impact on the Hideaway side of things anyway. So.
Okay, super. Thank you very much. Okay, so we come to the time now where we ask you a question. Lisa, I forgot to remind you about this. Hope you've got a question ready and waiting. So we're gonna, if everyone can go to chat, make sure the drop down says everyone. And I'm gonna ask Lisa, first of all, to give us her question. And as a reminder, everybody that's on the webinar gets a prize draw entry. If you answer correctly, you get 10. I still put all of the names into a spin to win with 10 entries for the winner. And then we announce the winner. It'll be tomorrow. So, Lisa.
And I know you were all listening so attentively. So name one of the events in this year's Summer of Fun. One of the events.
Okay, so Neil said yes. Is that an event? Daryl said mango. Is that one?
Mango, yeah.
No.
Yeah, one of them is the Mango Festival. I'll give it to
okay.
The Mango
Cool.
Festival.
So Daryl.
Yeah.
And we've also got Carnival, Jazz Festival, Food Festival, Music Festival, Nevis Mango Festival, Culturama.
Charlie was spot on. Nevis Mango Festival. Kamisha was spot on as well. Culturama. Oh, good. Restaurant. Fabulous. St. Kitts Music. Fantastic.
Super. Thank you very much. So
Thanks,
Daryl
everyone.
entered. Lukey.
Hello.
What's your question?
I was going to make it really easy and say how many overwater bungalows do we have, but I'm not going to go with that one. So I know I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for the 6 to go through. However, what I am going to do is I mentioned on one of the slides that we have a new chic hotel opening. Which island was it on?
Oh,
I did see the answer. Someone said it quick. We've got all different options here.
okay. So first answer was Antigua.
Yes.
Is that correct? Kamisha.
Congratulations.
Writing your name down.
Well done. Well done,
Super.
Kamisha.
Okay, so thank you very much, everybody, for being attentive and loving the presentations. A big thank you to Luke and Lisa for spending the time with us today to train us on their products. Again, apologies for stolen time, but I will send you a recording next week one day. So thank you, everybody. We will see you all next week and have a great weekend. Thank you, Lisa and Luke.
Thank
we
you.
love you.
You guys.
Thank you.
Yes.
Bye.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
Have a good weekend.